Hi, my name is Bill Hawkins, and I want to welcome you to our first Fraud Watch Friday. What we're going to do every other Friday is provide information and resources to help you be aware of how you can protect yourself and the people you love from fraud. Uh, this time of year, everybody is thinking about taxes. April 15th will be here sooner than we know it. So today we're going to talk about resources and how you can protect yourself from those scammers who work with tax fraud. Our guest today is Monty Donaldson, who's been a committed friend of these broadcasts, and we want to welcome Monty. But what we want you to do is, if you have questions, please put those in our comment section. So Monty works with the Better Business Bureau serving Central and South Alabama. We'll be showing resources and slides to help you, and we will put those in our comment section following our broadcast today. So don't forget to watch Fraud Watch Friday every other Friday. And they're going to be recorded so you can watch them at any time. So I'm honored to welcome Mondi here today. Mondi, thanks for being here. Taxes are coming. April 15th is right around the corner. Can you tell us some things that scammers are doing to steal and what we can do to protect ourselves?
Bill, thank you so much for having me. I really enjoy being with AARP Alabama, and actually, I'm a big fan. I read my AARP magazines and all the
Right?
literature that y'all do all the time, and I find it helpful. And I hope all our watchers and listeners today find it helpful as well. Y'all are a great resource, and we're happy to continue to partner with you. What we're starting, the first thing I want to tell people is you better file your taxes early because the scammers are going to be ready. They're going to be out there, and so they're going to start. What we're starting to see is that they're sending out information reporting to be the IRS through emails. So they want to. There's some red flags that people should look for, and that some of our quick tips are file early, watch out for red flags, protect your social security number, and research your tax preparer. So I think we'll get into a little more details about that, but I just want to give you a quick talk about that's the kind of thing we're going to talk about today.
Great. Well, let's start from the top. You talk about filing early. Why is it important to file early, and what are some of those red flags for which we can be looking for?
Well, the reason we tell you to file early is because it does give the scammer very much time to get your identity in their hands. Secondly, some of those red flags there again is you might get an IRS, somebody you think it's an IRS notice coming in your mail saying additional taxes are owed or things like that, stating you received money you weren't supposed to get or you received wages from somewhere you never worked. If you get that kind of information, you need to contact the IRS office directly themselves. Don't believe things like that you get in your mail.
Okay. So one of the things you have on the list is protecting your Social Security number and researching your tax preparer. Why is that important?
Well, number one, your social security number is you. That people can they can steal your bank money right out of your bank account. They can go get driver's license in their name. They can do lots of things. So you want to protect that in every means possible. And picking the right tax preparer, you start thinking about the kind of ads that you start seeing on TV about this time of year, about we can do the best for you, or you can trust me, but you've never heard of them. They pop up on your corner shopping center and then they're not there 6 months later. So you've got some real issues with selecting a good, trusting tax preparer.
It's important that they, as you said, they have your vital information. So make sure you are being proactive and taking these actions. There's one of the things you talked about, Monday, and that is getting a pen. It seems that sometimes, no matter what we do, people seem to still be able to access your information. Tell us about getting a pen and why that's important.
I believe that's relatively new, and it's something the IRS is offering now. And it's just another check to keep anybody else from accessing your account. So if you're a victim of ID theft, or you're considered, if you want to just get it's called an identity protection. It's PIN. And it's this is 6-digit number, which in addition to your social security number confirms your identity. And once you apply, you have to approve the IP PIN each time when you're filing your returns. And you can there again go to visit irs.gov for more information.
Great. Okay. Now we have a question from Deanne Caudell, and it's about how do I protect my identity? We've talked about the PIN numbers and these other things. Are there any other resources, or are those the best ways to do that?
Those are the best ways to do it. But what I would say is that don't share your personal information with anybody you don't know. I don't care how reliable and trustworthy they seem to be. Don't give your social security number, your birthday, your driver's license number, any of that kind of thing to anybody that you can fully trust. And family members are sometimes a good person to ask for a tax prepare, recommend a tax preparer or something like that. Just don't be fooled by different people or different email messages and things from people you don't know.
Okay, great. Well, and Monty, that's some great information, and we thank you. And we'll be coming back a little later, but I wanted to again remind you, if you have questions, put them in the comments section. But there's scams that are going on where people are getting calls or text from folks who purportedly say they're with the IRS. And these take two forms. One is you owe us more money. And these seem to be coming where it leads to the point where you can do a gift card to pay this off. Another is where they say that you are getting a refund and they're asking for your bank account numbers and whatever. So again, I don't know of the IRS or the police or anyone else calling you and warning you about these things. Is that true?
That's absolutely true. The IRS will never be calling you. They'll never ask you. Nobody's going to call and ask you to verify numbers for them, ever.
Okay. All right. And again, with gift cards, a rule of thumb that I hear is if someone asks you to pay for something with a gift card, it's a scam.
That's the end of it, right? To run away as quick as you can.
Okay. The other thing is when folks won't let you off the phone. They're trying to pressure you into going and buying a gift card and not let you off the phone. So I think what I'd say is if you get those type of calls, hang up and say that you are smart enough to have spotted this scam and avoid it.
That's right. Or and try and block that number from your phone if you can. But I know y'all do tell them too. If you don't recognize a number, don't answer the phone.
Sure. All right, Monty, is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yes, and I think this is a perfect place to bring this up. The Better Business Bureau serving Central Alabama is actually having a shred day in Mobile on Saturday, March 20th. So you can shred safely. You just bring us 2 bags, boxes of there's some personal information you might want to get rid of, and you can watch it being shredded right there at the James Seal Community Center. That's the old Texas Street Park. And we could do that for you. And we'll be having some shred days in the Birmingham area and Tuscaloosa area in April. So stay tuned for that.
Great. We will. Let's see. We don't seem to have any other questions. So what I'll do is give the information about the Better Business Bureau. You have information about how you can contact them, the great resources. We'll be doing that. In 2 weeks, we'll be talking to you about contractor scams and what you can do to watch out for those. Again, in areas of the state where there are storms or other things, you always need to be careful of that. So thanks so much for joining us today. And in a few seconds, we're going to show a video about things we have upcoming. So I want you to stay safe and keep a watch out for fraud. So thank you, Mondi, and let's see what we've got coming up.
Okay.